Hi guys, my name's Natalie and I'm here today with my, September book haul. All of these books though were ordered like the end of August, beginning of September-ish, and I just got them all in the mail. I didn't really have a lot of control. I just kind of went wild. But a lot of these books were bought used on Amazon, and I didn't realize, but a lot of used books are Prime eligible, so definitely look at that if you do have Amazon Prime, because that saved me a lot of money and a lot of hassle with these books. So let's get started. First, I have Domestic Violets. Violetsy, isn't that cute? By Matthew Norman. This book is about Tom, and he thought he'd be really successful by the time he was 35. However, that magical number has rolled around, and while he is married, he struggles with his writing career. His father just won a Pulitzer Prize for writing, so there's a lot of just a lot behind his family name to live up to, I suppose. And he's searching for happiness. So I heard this book is pretty funny, so I'm excited to read it. Next, I have Take a Chance on Me by Jill Mansell. This book follows Cleo, who has not had a lot of luck in the love department until she meets Will. There's only one little problem. Her childhood nemesis, Johnny, is back in town, and I'm pretty sure he's going to raise a lot of hell for her. So we'll see where this kind of shakes out. I'm curious. It seems like a cute love triangle, kind of almost like Bridget Jones-esque. And I've heard Jill Mansell is absolutely a beautiful, fun, guilty pleasure read writer. So I'm very excited for this book. Next, I have American Heiress by Daisy Goodwin. This book follows Cora, who's a rich American girl. It's like kind of Downton Abbey times, so like turn of the century, right around there, I believe. Oh, sorry, yeah, 1893. And her family has all this wealth, but her mother insists that they go to England so she can go title hunting. That was a really bad attempt of a British accent. I apologize. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. Her name is Cora, just like Lady Grantham in Downton Abbey, and she's American, just like Cora. So I'm very excited about this book. I absolutely love Downton Abbey, so I'm excited to eventually read this. Next, we have Thanks for the Memories by Cecilia Ahern. Now this follows a woman, Joyce, who was after her marriage failed, she was in this awful car accident that left her hospitalized, and one day she starts having deja vu where she starts having these memories that don't belong to her of people and places that she's never visited. So it's almost like she's lived another life and has all these memories from that. So I think it should be a good book. Cecilia Ahern often has a little piece of magic in her books, like something that wouldn't really exist. Like in Time of My Life, literally the character in that book has her life as another person follow her around. So it's just that kind of thing. I'm very excited. I love Cecilia Ahern, so I was very excited to grab another Cecilia Ahern novel. Okay. Then we have Big Little Lies by Leanne Moriarty. This book is about 3 women. One just got a divorce, and her ex-husband and his new wife moved to the neighborhood, and they have daughters the same age, which would be really hurtful. The next is the perfect Stepford wife, PTO mom, and the third mother it follows is this young mom who is new to town, and she gets mistaken for the nanny because she's that young. And then there's murder wrapped up in this book somehow, some way, so it should be a very interesting read. Now I'm going to go through the books. Those were all used I got, and they're in beautiful condition. I'm very happy with my purchases. These are all the new books I got. I'm really not going to explain them too much because they've been all around the booktube. So first we have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. It's kind of paranormal, I guess. Oh, are there pictures? There are pictures, how cool. Anyway, so I'm very excited. I've heard a lot of wonderful things about this book. Next we have The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. I've never read The Book Thief, so I'm very, very excited for this historical fiction book. I've heard so much many wonderful things about. Next, I have Paper Towns by John Green. Like the other John Green book, actually, I read The Fault in Our Stars. I plan to read Looking for Alaska this month. And like Looking for Alaska, I have no idea what Paper Towns is about. Sorry, John Green. I will find out, though. And I bought your book. The next one I have is Everything by Nicola Yoon. I plan to add this to my TBR pile for the month of September because April from Aprilis Maximus is doing it as one of her read-alongs with April this month, and it's about a girl who's allergic to everything. And it just came out on September 1st. Now the next two books I actually got e-versions of from NetGalley to review, and I've done that on my Goodreads page, and they were so good that I went out and bought them. The first is The One Thing by Marcy Lynn Curtis. This book was phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. It was about a girl who went blind because of bacterial meningitis, which kind of petrifies me because I'm in the healthcare field. Anyway, one day she falls and realizes she can see if she's around this one boy who is a 10-year-old. The main character is 17, so it's an interesting friendship story there, and I really liked it. The next book I got was A Whole New World, A Twisted Tale by Liz Braswell. And I did review this book already. I loved it, gave it a 5 out of 5, and I bought it. So it is a retelling of Aladdin. And finally, I have The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Adid. And this is a retelling of 1,000 Arabian Nights, 1,000 something nights, 1,001 nights, sorry. So I'm really excited about this. I feel like I don't have to explain it. So there is my book haul, and the last thing I do have to show you is a bookish item I bought from redbubble.com, and this is a studio pouch, they call them. I got mine kind of a Nerdfighteria thing. Don't forget to be awesome, okay, kind of like The Fault in Our Stars. But this is I'm going to use it as a book pouch. I got this idea from Kat, I think her name is, over at the Little Book Owl, and you can put your book in this pouch and it doesn't get wrecked when you put it in your bag, and I've lost many books to tragic bag accidents, so I'm very excited to use this. This was the large size, if anybody else is interested in ordering one. And the really neat thing about Redbubble is there are so many designs you can choose from, and like, they're just really cool, and you can spend hours looking at different items to buy, which is fun but kind of dangerous for the credit cards, folks. Anyway, that's it. That is all the books I bought, and I feel like I have a lot of reading to do now. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. I'd love to hear. If you have a good suggestion on where to start, that would be awesome. And of course, my camera cut out right at the end, but as I was saying, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.